There's like sections of this town I've never been to. Hey, Dawn. Yeah. Hey, Luca, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night,
So
she
cute.
searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Ah, they got you on jam delivery, huh? Yup. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr in the Perennial Harvest, and the other is working for Eris Valentine. And the Valentines represent the Beacon Pines past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as the town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. That kid knows so much about everything. Jam for you, ma'am. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Isn't your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart, what happened with Eleanor. Uh-oh. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yeah, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Let's talk to this dog man. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh sure, sorry to bother you. It's just that... Oh my god. Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. Truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. So, like, okay. What's that game that I'm thinking about? It's really similar to this in the sense that it's set in like a world where everyone's animals, but it's like way grittier. Not Wolf Among Us. It's Backbone. It's Backbone. But like in Backbone, like the top animal race that were all like the wealthy elite were bears, and so like all the bears were like the mob bosses and scientists and stuff, and like in this game it's dogs, which is just, I don't know, it's funny that that's how animal world storytelling is, I guess. Okay, so I had to go to the diner, and where does Mr. Tolliver work? I'll find it. This is not a coffee shop, right? I mean, Nuncreed's there, right? Oh shoot, where's the other guy work? I'm gonna do that guy last. Is it this? Oh boy. I don't remember.
I remember.
I don't remember. Wait, no, go back. Go back where all those kids hang out. All the cool. Fuck. Okay, go. Don't move. There we go. Is this a store I can go to? Just talk to these kids. Zariel? Hey, Zariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you. Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Okay, is this not a place I can go? No, it's just where the cool kids hang out. I mean work. They all hang out. Where does this guy work? Is it? Oh, there he is, there he is.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples.
Hiram.
More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a
Eee!
yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Ah, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Grant had some jam I'm supposed to give
He
you.
leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes, the jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to
He
me.
reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
Is that not jam? I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of
He
course.
leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. That's incredibly suspicious. How do you keep ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. Where do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. Okay, time to give it to that weirdo. That weird guy. I got one thing, right? I got a word. Break. Yeah, okay. Worth it. This was worth it. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case,
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see your gran. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Oh my gosh. What just happened? Well, anyway. When a cool girl tells you to go with her, you go with her. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza and the topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is... Oh, what is this name? Ilona? We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh darling, we never doubted you. It's just that, for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence! I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Beck's so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they could be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to the big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yep, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Oh my gosh. God, she's so cool. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. I knew I would need to go there one day for some reason. Oh, who's this guy? What is this guy? Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all that bad. The festival is coming up. The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And what did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between Old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. You just have trash in your pockets, Grandpa? Oh my goodness. Anyway, I gotta go see my new cool friend. She tricked me into being her friend, but she's so cool. Anyway, let's go hang out with her. Now. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up here. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? It sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really, the Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. Mom says that it used to be way busier, back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone's mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to have to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up, but we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. She's like, what are you guys talking about? For real. They live in the cute house. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you can use some help. As I twist all the stuff. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4.
Whoa, that was super
Dinner with
painless.
the Moodwills.
Moodwills.
Ilona Moodwill was worried
Ilona
about change.
Moodwill.
A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation.
This is intense.
As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair.
Did you guys
The
make
things
pizza?
she cared about were still
my
here.
God.
Nellie finally had the job of her dreams.
Oh my god.
Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
I heard pizza. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. I can tell you, but... like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd put more effort into dinner.
Fiona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck has mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca, this move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. Boo! No, I'm just kidding. I trust no one in this game. I feel like everyone's so suspicious. Especially after Grandma and that other guy and everyone's killing me and I'm just a baby. Anyway. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. I have to say, we've got a lesbian woman in STEM in this game. Represent. That's great. Also, everyone's super fucking cute because they're all animals. But I love it! Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
Ooh! What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't.
Slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca! How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Almanacs are trash. Leaves the room. Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool.
She's super cool.
Would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Oh my gosh, have they ever seen each other so far? I don't think we've seen them interact. Anyway, Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to lightning bolt. Rumble, break. The clouds above began to... What does it mean if they break? Rumble. I don't know. Rumble. Rumble. Rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
Roiling? Ooh. I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and just give me and I'll just mess up the whole line. Maybe you should just stay here and I'll make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Interesting. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Snoop, 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 snooping around.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He
Interesting.
flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Bruh. Those flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Oh, wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation. Oof. Oof. Ooh, this is too close to home.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
So weird. I am this kid. I bet you get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Aw, shucks. Snooping around, looking at your stuff.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chew that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Cool jump. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. It hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do? When you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Rah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
Oh my god. I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5. Friendly Feud. The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue.
Hold on, what happened last time? We'll read this.
The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone.
What?
Not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend.
Oh, like, okay. I think this is us. When it rained, we were hanging out with that girl, the new girl, and I forget her name now. It was something cool. Beck. I think her name is Beck. And like it started raining, and so her parents were like, "Oh, just stay in the house until the rain stops." And then we were like sharing our like woes.
Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Oh yeah, okay, then we go to treehouse for intrigue. For intrigue reasons. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make my little camera smaller so you can see the art. See this gorgeous artwork. I could go up in the corner, but I'm gonna stay down here. Oops. Sorry, clicking on too many things. Alright. What up, Batgirl? Hey Dawn, tracking down a lead? You bet! I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up in town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains why Eris treats him. Explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Damn, that girl's got the juice, the juicy goss. I can't English. Where are my glasses? Woo! Where are my glasses? I can't read that good without my glasses. Even though the words are super big, the font is great. I love it, but like, my eyes are dumb. Favorite parts of Monday. Woo! Screw you, Garfield. We love Mondays. And we hate lasagna. No, I'm just kidding. I love lasagna. Like, only 2 things about Monday. What's the other thing you like about Monday? Oh, yes. Alright. You can do the WSAD or the arrow keys, and I keep getting, like, mixed up about which one I should be using. Ah, well, yeah, D&D is great, too. I better not dilly-dally. I gotta get to the treehouse. Okay, yeah, I'm just running around. Don't look. Wait. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Gosh, I was like, where am I going? Run! This lady is still reading. Oh my god. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens! This is no time for fractured friendships. This lady is just foreshadowing in ominous words the person. Summon an animal companion. There's an animal somewhere. Oh my god, there's two animals. Right here. Here, let me kidnap you. Yes. Ha 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 ha. I caught her mid-jump and she's mad at me. Yeah. It's because you're a sweet baby. We love you. Yeah. Mimi. Alright, go ahead, be free. I'm like, be free! And she's like, okay, what if I just stand on your lap, though? That's not water, that's tea, baby. Don't drink that. Well, now she's not gonna leave. Okay, she's fine. She had to think about it. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. Can I ask Mimi to not pee on the carpet? Yeah, I can. I have asked her to do that, so she probably will listen to me. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We're all here at the perennial harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir, very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good, then it's decided. Yes, sir, we'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. I want to go in that mysterious sci-fi ass building. But anyway, treehouse time. Hopefully with less clones than last time. Rolo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Are you biting each other? Oh my god. Come back, never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times. And it always meant one thing.
He's mad at me. You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rolo scoffed.
Ugh. The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so we went looking for you. I imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, The storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's house.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know. While I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response.
No, this is not the time for broken friendships. That's what the book lady said.
Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass! You knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word, 'cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Rolo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
No! Not more intense! Maybe Pa is right. Oh, Lord. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my pa's still around.
The words hung in the cold night air.
These boys. These boys!
Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
No!
But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rolo. Dang it. No, that was so bad. Anyway, we're home now, I guess. Look at my stuff.
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Soccer ball. Rolo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Wow. Kick. Kick. Poor baby. This is so fun though. Okay. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Don't cry. Oh no. Luca.
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone.
No!
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Immediately sits up. Kick my soccer ball. I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Kick. Does I get back in
off
bed?
Again.
Whoops. Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Confront it, though. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Wait, kick the ball over there. What? A goal? Hold on, game.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
No! The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
Oh my god.
Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house.
Oh my god.
Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind.
Sweet boys.
But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck. Hold on. Modeville. She said she met her. You met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want to bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close.
I've had so many days like that. Oh my gosh, where you're just like, where did the day go? What have I been doing all day? Just being sad. Oh.
Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him.
Whoa.
Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
What? Don't say that. That's creepy.
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture.
That's scary.
In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here.
Interesting. They're like getting the fire.
Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire.
What?
It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Whoa.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames.
Is it because I pouted all day?
Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us?
Us.
The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands.
I'm you.
With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him.
Yep.
Older, worn, distant.
This is like when Luke Skywalker kills Darth Vader in the cave and it's him underneath, you know? It's like classic.
The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once.
What?
He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Lucas staggered back. You aren't me.
Oh my god, fight that dream
Luca
version.
felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path.
Is this the game telling me I made a bad choice? Because it feels like I made a bad choice. Is it because I kicked the ball around and didn't leave the room?
This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone.
He was gone.
What does all of this mean?
It means I made a bad choice.
Luca felt a reassuring
I'm sorry,
squeeze
Luca.
on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose.
No.
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Ah! Who is it? Mom? Oh my god, no. No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Shut up. Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, that this is not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments, and accept them in their worst. Acceptance. Now you get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. I love you, Luca. I love you too. I like how his grandma is like
Luca
secret agenting around and everyone's like, she doesn't care about you, but she's like doing all this shit. It's gonna be a big reveal and I'm very excited about it. I don't know what's happening. Okay. You got this. Oh, never mind. Book time.
Chapter 6.
That was a whole chapter.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo.
And you need to buy him a corn dog.
A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Interesting.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind.
I wish to go to the festival.
He had to find Rolo.
Yeah, the book theme is really cool. It's like, I really like the way this game is done. It's so insane. I love this method of storytelling. Oh gosh. There you are, Luca. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two how to fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor, and now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. She runs away. Yep, that sounds about right. Go somewhere quiet. Library! But anyway, as I solved that riddle really quick. We have a knowledge check for astronomy. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Now I think of these randomly, when I'm just living my life. So let's see. Well, I had a good one. But what was it? It's always when you actually ask, I'm like, wait, I don't know anything. Momo. Okay, astronomy, space, stars. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, here's an easy, simple one. Saturn's rings are like made of ice cubes. It's straight up just like water. It's like, what is it called? Just water ice. Yeah. And that's what Saturn's rings are made of, but they're like chunks of water ice. Some are like pebble sized and some are like house sized. But yeah, I thought that was weird. And also, water is super prevalent throughout the solar system, at least in the form of ice. Although liquid water is the one we're really looking for. But it's like everywhere, and I didn't think it was that common, so the more you know. Let's go find a friend. Gonna go find a friend. Oh my god, though. I'm gonna get so distracted. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an exuvier. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay, that kid, that's some foreshadowing nonsense where he's like, all the bugs are gone, they're disappearing. I don't like that. Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just warming up for my big ceremony
Mr. Kerr
speech.
pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. Okay. There's 2 clones. Clones everywhere. We got Roxy and her friend. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart, and the weather's still cruddy, and this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But that lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fitz. I'm still gonna be mad at them, but I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Classic. Welcome to our festival! Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal! You won't want to miss it! What the hell? A sign reveal? And this guy's just totally trapped by stuff now. Ain't moving. Yeah, he doesn't want to move. Ha ha ha, every single time! Yup. Oh my god. Bottle rockets. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Oh my god, these guys are robots? Are these guys actually robots though? Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Haha. Interesting.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything alright? Oh, yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know. I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Looking off into the distance with a G-paw. Okay, anyway, library. Where is that? It's over here. Can I talk to everyone? Oh my god. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the foul harvest. I had my doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. Tell me some secrets, woman reading a book. Who is this? Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I wanted to see what all the festival fuss was about, but I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True. So what you got in there? Books. I was able to return the Perennial Harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Oh my god, what is happening? Intrigue! Okay. Check down here really quick. Just to talk to literally everyone. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Oh yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. Oh, that's great! Census taking, emergency services. Enough of that, kid. Hey, Luca. Since you're done with the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Oh my gosh, secrets. Anyway, library time. Run, my little baby. Library, somewhere quiet. Yup. Talk to penguin kid. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Oh boy, first one. The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? You want me to tell you? No, that's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. When the issue 5 of game, the thing that we like. The comic
Luca
book.
grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
That's not what you want. Once you got a book, you could either bring it here to me, or just grab a different one. Yeah, that's not it. Hold
Luca
on.
grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf.
That also doesn't sound right. Hey, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. Some fascinating canon toward the end. Did you know? Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay. What is that? To literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it just looks like shrunk everything. So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else? Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilies, please. Oh right, sorry. Okay, so we need a book that says issue 5. You know what? I'm going back to the first choice. Oh god, I can't. Never mind. Don't look at me, penguin.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
Close.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5.
There we go, there we
from
go.
the shelf.
I'll take that. I hope that's right. We'll see. Ah, you found
He
it!
removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the
Do you have a
book under
black
the purple
light?
light,
No.
2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Issue 5.
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grift.
continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub cart. Grifton Griffin. Griffin's grub cart. Okay, thank you. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then? Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Is that the penguin? Or the lizard? Is it the lizard? Who was like, hey, you done at the library? I don't remember everyone's name. Are you Griffin? Was I your name? Yes. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
What is yuck? It's cold. Okay, I'm like, gross sound? It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Luca tugged at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
There it is. Oh, come on!
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. It's the coffee shop. Where's the coffee shop? I love the piano music though. Who did I talk to? You guys? There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. but Rolo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings, your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Ugh, I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings. Hold on. I don't know. Flight but has no wings. Okay. Good luck, Luca! Great question. Takes flight, has no wings. I mean a lot of things, but, oh. It's just my friend with balloons. He's just right there! Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
These kids are so sweet, and I love this. It's balloons! Gosh, I'm getting so many words, too. Thanks. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened, with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But but that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly
Yay!
as he could.
Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. And that's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all those stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. It sounds perfect. Friendship fixed! We're good! And I have balloons. Freaking best day! Best day ever. Okay, where's our thing? Where's my friendship house? Oh my god, look at the balloons! They're so cute! Okay, this is great. Do I talk to this guy? Do I talk? Well, I might as well. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual Biggest Catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in! Good luck! It's good. Gotta sneak those puns in when you can. This is how you get in. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gram this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
What? I'll wait for you inside if you won't read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
What?
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself.
Who?
But whatever happens,
Who wrote this?
I need you to know.
Is this
I love
Grandma?
you.
Oh my god, is it Mom?
None of this is fair to you.
Is it Grandma?
You have already lost so much. We both have.
Mom?
I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
Grandma? What? Why would you write this letter? Okay. I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
My poor boy. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go through all that trouble to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Yuka was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
What?
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
No. Do these kids die? I fucking swear if they die right now, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks? Oh hell
fireworks.
no. Oh my god. What?
It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
If it's...
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh my god, these poor children. What is happening? The fucking... I'm afraid of their treehouse falling out of the... There's a fall down and they're gonna get crushed. What? Did they get flash frozen? Witness the big freeze for the first time? I'm sorry? What the fuck? What the fuck?
A bitter, unfathomable chill.
They were having such a wonderful moment! No! Oh my god, okay. I'm ready, sorry, give me a sec.
Before they could
Oh,
react,
my poor babies.
it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so,
My heart.
our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together.
What did I say wrong?
For the rest of time.
Ah!
The end.
No!
No, that can't be the ending.